Welcome to the flowerschool.com video library. I'm Leanne Kessler, Director of the Floral Design Institute, and today I'm here to share with you a fabulous centerpiece, perfect for fall entertaining or autumn brides. The flowers are all from florabundance.com, and they are amazing, starting with the complex hues that are so on trend. The rose, a spray rose called the Earth. Isn't that a great hue? And then Lysianthus in those complex colors, berries, and then to get that kind of wild forage look and texture that's so fabulous, cottage yarrow, millet. But let's update. This is the new blush with the complex, but adding burgundy makes it today. We've got hellebores, roses, hydrangeas, ninebark. The intense colors will be fabulous with the complex hues. The base, a rustic compote for the mechanics, using floral netting to anchor it in place, a single wire that I taped with white corsage tape that threads through the body of the compote, holding everything in place. Then all they need to do is add water that's been pre-mixed with flower food to keep everything fresh for as long as possible. The intensely dark, the shade of burgundy of the hydrangea, so grand, giving it a cut and then feeding it into the compote, letting it break the line of the container and drape over the edge, repeating that, coming out the opposite side. Then some of the ninebark. Now it's a very, very thirsty foliage, so giving it a cut and then whittling the sides a bit so that it will drink completely, finding a perfect little spot. Repeating, whittling it down, then feeding it into the armature of wire. Maybe a shorter one on this side to bring the color across. Enhancing with textures, deeper colors, deep browns. Grouping two together for a little more drama. Adding in the cottage yarrow. Lightening it up a bit, because right now everything's relatively dark, but adding the brighter. And then coming in with the spray roses. Bringing some out towards the front, weaving it in, making sure it gets all the way down into the base, up through the center. These are so luxurious. Look at all the blooms on those. They're stunning. Setting that in, and then coming back around to the back side, finding a smaller stem. Because with it being a centerpiece, you want it equally as beautiful on the back as it is in the front. As you have the base of the centerpiece begun, you want to go back, add more color, add more excitement. The hellebores are amazing. Bringing them out, giving them a cut, and then actually letting the hydrangea work as a support. So feeding it through, down into the water, letting the faces just come at the top, repeating that. Grouping them together for maximum value. Bring it around towards the back side, doing the same thing right over the top of the hydrangea. And then the roses, that deep burgundy, some to the back. Group together to get maximum value. And some around to the front. Tucking them down low, drawing the eye in, and then coming out a little longer, creating depth in the design. Finding the perfect hole in the wire to hold it where I want it. There we go. Coming back with the Lisianthus, more of the complex colors, and letting them come out to the side a bit. And repeating it on the opposite side. Everything you do on the front, carry it through visually towards the back to give a more unified appearance. As I finish, I look at the colors, I look at the textures, and then I add in more blooms to finish unifying. Maybe a little more of the hellebore out the front, finding the perfect little hole, opening that up more, and coming up, pulling your eye back in the design. Fun textures with the berries. Adding that wild, foraged, gathered look to the design. Keeping it grouped towards the center, drawing your eye into the focal emphasis. And then even a few of the grains give a little wispiness, lining them up in my hand, cleaning their stems. Giving it a cut, and then feeding it down in, adding some that are a little taller. Just light and airy over the top of the other blossoms. And then turning it, looking to see that everything is covered. I lifted this up and set it on a turntable so that you really could see it all the way around. Isn't it amazing how beautiful it can look and yet totally different from each angle, which makes it so fun. Now when you go online with florabundance.com to order, you can order by season, so you can pick fall and get beautiful things. Or you can order by color. Maybe you want burgundy, maybe you want blush, maybe you want bronze. You get to choose. For more creative inspiration, check out our website, flowerschool.com. If you've got questions, you can reach me through there. Or feel free to pick up the telephone and give us a call at 503-223-8089. And of course, I'd love to see what you create. Take a photo, post it on social media, and tag Floral Design Institute. That way we all can see what you create as you do something you love.